So for part A, I've got that he makes $1,200 just for his salary, plus 3% of the $72,000 he sold. So here's my expression: 1,200 plus 72,000 times 3%. So we want to know what's 3% of 72,000. So I multiply this by 0.03. So his commission was $2,160. Add that to his salary, $1,200. We get $3,360 is the amount he took in that month. For part B, it says if he wants to make $6,000 total, how much is he going to have to sell? Well, he makes $1,200 for his salary, plus he makes 3% of however much he sells. So I let X equal the amount he sells, and I'm going to solve this equation for the value of X that makes him earn $6,000. So I subtract 1,200 from both sides, and I get this, and then I divide both sides by 0.03, and I get that the X value that's going to make him earn $6,000 is $160,000. So that's how much he needs to sell in order to make $6,000 total for the month. Part C, here's my equation. The amount that he makes, Y, is equal to 0.03x plus 1,200. So that's just this expression here, kind of reversed around into Y equals mx plus b form. So it's the $1,200 salary plus the 3% commission times the amount he sells, the amount of the total price of the cars that he sells. So that's the equation. And then I went ahead and graphed it. Now I made a couple decisions when I made this graph. Over here we've got his amount of money made. This is the money made. And this is the total sale price of the cars that he sells. Okay? And I wanted to make it sort of realistic. So I had these going up by 20,000. So this is if he sells $20,000 worth of vehicles, 40,000, 60,000, 80,000, 100,000. And over here is the amount of money he makes: 1,200, 2,400, 3,600, 4,800. I could have counted by ones down here, but it's not realistic to think, what does he make if he sells $1 worth of cars, $2 worth of cars, $3? I mean, nobody's selling cars for $1 or $2. So I made him go up by that amount because it made more sense for the context. But now I needed to figure out what are some of the points on the line. So I said, if X is 20,000, if he sells $20,000 worth of cars, how much is he going to make? Well, I put 20,000 in here, and I typed it into my calculator, and I got that he was going to make $1,800 plus the 1,200. Or I'm sorry, no, $1,800 total. So I plotted that point, 20,000, 1,800. When I put 40,000 in for X here, I got that he's going to make 2,400. And then I established the slope here. We're here, we're here, and we knew the y-intercept was going to be 1,200. So we've got this line creeping up at a steady rate. The y-intercept is 1,200. That's his salary portion. That's how much he makes before he sells any cars. So that's the y-intercept there. And the slope is 0.03. That's his commission rate. He gets 3% of the car. He gets 3% of the total sale price of all the cars that he sells.